What's up, Bodybuilding.com? Coach Hunter here to tell you guys about the new hybrid training method I created a couple months ago. And I think it's really interesting. If you're one of those kind of athletes at home that loves to be in the gym but also loves to be outside, this is an awesome creation that I put together that's going to really help you guys get to your goals faster. So most people traditionally would think that training for strength and endurance at the same time is really hard. Now, I'm one of the bigger endurance athletes on the planet, weighing over 200 pounds most of the year and being able to compete with guys that typically are about 50 to 75 pounds lighter than me. And a lot of it has to do with tons and tons of trials and tribulations of training both of them separately. Eventually, I realized it was taking me too long to get to my goals, so I had to do a lot of studying to find this method. Now, 4-3-2 recover is the weeks in succession. In a 4-week period, you're gonna do 4 intense sessions, 3 intense sessions, then 2 intense sessions, and then recover. The way we're gonna look at this though, guys, is basically you're gonna see this triangle right here, which I'm gonna explain of how we work intensity and volume at the same time with enough time to really get that intensity and recovery and volume so you guys can really see results. So most importantly, guys, you're gonna see train maximal strength and intensity at the same time. That's what we're talking about. In a 4-week period, you're gonna hit both of these things. Not in a periodization model where you train endurance and then kind of combine both and then train strength. We're gonna combine both at the same time. Number 2, guys, we're gonna allow maximal intensity and recovery. You cannot train really intensely and really long at the same time. It just doesn't work out. You're not gonna get the most out of what you're doing. And last but not least, guys, is training hard and training long at different times, but also in the same 4-week period. You have to have them both close enough so you can continue to progress at the same time. So now we're gonna go down to this triangle. The first week, you're seeing it's a very small sliver. You're gonna do 4 intense workouts. I'm talking about absolutely back-breaking, heart-pumping, really savage workouts. Things that you would just be mind-blown to do, but they're tons of fun. They kick your butt and make big results. But what you're also gonna do, guys, is you're gonna be in the gym for the least amount of time and running outside for the least amount of time. So most of these sessions are gonna take about 40 to 75 minutes, and you're only gonna be working out about once a day, and you're gonna get out of the gym. You're gonna get tons of rest, okay, guys? Really work hard here, most important. Then the next week, guys, is your three hard sessions. What's gonna happen here, guys, is this middle intensity, middle volume. So you're gonna start to see double workouts a day. You're still gonna train super, super hard on those 3 days, but what you're gonna start to do is you're gonna make these workouts just a little bit longer, and then afterwards in the evening, you may do a 45-minute run, you might do the Stairmatcher, you might do a row workout. You're gonna add a little bit extra volume. So now you're gonna see an increase of about 20 to 30% in the hours that you're training. And then last but not least, guys, once you're done with that week, we're gonna go into the 2 intensity ones. That typically looks like a Monday and a Friday now. You're gonna beat the crap out of yourself on Monday, like maximal, heart rate exploding, muscles pounding, everything feels like it's gonna tear and break down. That's where you're gonna start to see the real shift. Then you're gonna allow yourself Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you're gonna finally work it hard again on Friday, and you're gonna use that whole time in between, guys, to really be cranking out the hours. Now, myself specifically, because this is my full-time job, you're gonna see me, guys, doing 3 or 4 hour bike rides, 2-hour trail run with like a 75-minute row workout in the evening. This is where those Olympians are really starting to put in hours, guys, that are between 15 and 35 hours of training. And what happens is, guys, is down here at the lower spectrum, what you're doing is you're allowing your body to really work the muscle fibers in a very intense and unique way. While at the other end of the spectrum, you're working the totally different set of muscle fibers, and you're teaching your body to be extremely fit and extremely long lasting. This is something where an athlete would want to be able to run a 100-miler, do a triathlon, a marathon, whatever it might be. This athlete right here might want to show up to a rugby match or a powerlifting meet or a CrossFit event or Spartan race. But what happens is, guys, is in this 4-week period, you're training both sides of the spectrum. And the lasting effects of this are still in the same window of time as lasting effects of this. And then you're gonna repeat it week after week and month after month. And you can run this cycle, guys, for about 12 to 16 weeks, and then you're gonna need to switch things up. But I've been using it myself and seeing massive results, keeping a ton of muscle mass on, watching myself get fitter week after week. So guys, hopefully you learned something. I'm super excited that you guys stay tuned for this thing, and we're gonna have a lot more cool information coming. Catch you soon, Bodybuilding.com.